Okay, so when you start looking at Amazon and you find different things to purchase, well, this is where you end up at. So check this one out. It's just delivered here. Here we go. I have been looking at these for a while. A touchscreen, different modes. This is the 1014D scope. It's a 2-channel scope. Has a signal generator in it, of course. Agreed that. About $180 on Amazon if you're looking. I had a friend look at the specs and they agreed with me that this is pretty good. So kind of hoping, but there was no videos on any of this. So the purpose of this is to get an unboxing to show you what's in it. So right off the top, BNC to clip leads, USB to DC jack, USB to USB. Okay, we have this. Okay, it's like a charging block. I believe this does have an integrated battery. I'm kind of hoping it does, because it would be nice to be out there and using it. Charging block is a 5-volt, 2 amp charger. So not bad. A little bit of cheap foam. Of course, can't be complete without the instructions manual. Hopefully we don't need those. Okay, here we go. Okay, we got a bag of goodies. We're going to leave that to the side. Let's get this out. Okay. So the first impression, it is extremely light. Like, I mean, light. It is wrapped in plastic. We'll see. I'm not quite sure what to expect. Let's break it open here. Even though it's light, it doesn't have that cheap feel. Maybe just a little bit on the cheap feeling. I mean, I'm not expecting this to be like a full-blown Tektronix, scope or, something like that. But, it's 100 megahertz, 10 GS. It does have the legs like the professional model, so it can sit back. Overall not bad. Kind of hoping this is touchscreen, but I don't think it is. Looks like to the buttons. So, and the pack of goodies. This was the hard part, trying to figure out what's all in this. Okay, so the user probes that. Let's get one of these out here. So, okay, so overall, the BNC is not bad. The backside covers a little cheap, but I think overall this will be just fine. Considering the price that I'm paid for it, I think it'll be just fine. Leads come off just like a standard scope probe. ×1 ×10 scale. And they even include these little rings. Okay, so rings so you can identify what channel's what. And it looks like end caps for when you're just running the straight probes, so you don't stab yourself, because these, they hurt. Okay, so we have that. This would be your signal generator or ×1 probe, depending on how you looked at it. Okay, So let's untwist this. I think this USB to USB is meant for a computer interface. We'll have to play with more with that. So just a standard plug. I feel like they could have come out with something different, but you know, that this thing can power up off of a USB pack. I think it would be quite good. In fact, let's try it. So this pack is, I think, 10,000 milliamp hour. It will put out 2.1 amps. I think this one, you have to plug it in the side for this. Okay, turn it on. Well, I hate to say it, but my battery pack is dead. I'll have to charge that up. Okay, and the wallet goes. Okay, so it's a soft power button. Oh, look at that. It came right up. Okay, so I'm going to leave the screen protector on. Is it touchscreen? No, it is not touchscreen. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so these probes are not bad at all. Let's just see. Look at that immediate response. Let me lay it down, make sure the camera can see. Where is our calibration point? Okay, so I imagine it has one on it. Normally it's a little loop that you hook the probe onto, but I'm thinking it's going to be involved with the generator. So if we go to generator, 1000 hertz. Okay. So theoretically, we should be able to plug that in. And I imagine it uses the same ground source. Yep. Got a little bit of noise. So right there you have it. There's the generator. How do we manipulate? Ah, here we go. So this knob doesn't have any detent. So just smooth flowing, but it is working. Oh, look at that. So right there, it does have the auto set feature. We'll read 2.8 volts peak to peak, frequency 1 kilohertz. Look at that. And the screen is just crystal clear. Like I don't want to peel this off. I like to keep it as new as I can. But look at that. I mean, it's got a matte finish on the screen. Just absolutely nice. I'm quite pleased with how that looks. Now, I wonder how do you... Okay. Okay, so the position switch just got a slight detent. The switches do feel a little weak. But like I said, I'm not complaining at all. Channel 1, turn off channel 1. Can we adjust the trigger? There you go. And just look at that. Okay, I think the USB is meant to tie to the computer so you can take the images. So of course then you can put it into a report. Okay, here's the navigational menu. So if I go here, triangular frequency, here we go. So there we go. Well, let's just set it to 2 megahertz, and we'll hit auto, and right there we have a 2 megahertz frequency, and right here it is measuring 2 megahertz with a sawtooth. Or I'm sorry, triangle. There's the sawtooth. And I mean, it's dead on reading it. Okay, well there's 10 meg. Okay, it's very fast and very clean. I'm thoroughly impressed with it. I need to build a couple circuits to get a full detailed on it. But at this point, I mean, I'm very pleased. You know, I'm not looking at doing this in a laboratory or anything like that. I'm just a home gamer, you know, measuring simple circuits. You know, I got a couple op amps here, you know, looking at an oscillator circuit on a radio, something like that. Or what was really fun, and the main intentions, is their Arduino. Since this is capable of outputting multiple different waveforms, I can measure the pulses and get an idea of what's going on and how I can manipulate them. So I got some fun things to work on. But overall, for that, I'm very pleased. So I'll have to try to do a video later on this to show more. But at least I can show you, you know, this is what it is, and so far I'm quite pleased with it. It comes right up and no problem, and it's taking the measurement from the signal generator. I wasn't sure about the signal generator, but now after seeing what this is doing, this is perfect, exactly what I need. I don't know the actual strength of the generator, but I imagine will be more than sufficient. Yeah, I think this will do everything I needed to do, which is awesome. Okay, there you have it. About 180 bucks on Amazon. I ordered it yesterday and it showed right up with Amazon Prime, just incredibly fast. Amazon, you're doing great. Anyways, keep a watch. I'll try to get some more stuff showed on this thing and play with it. And I'll let you guys know later on how I like it. If you got any questions, please leave it down in the comments. Please subscribe, more updates and stuff. Always trying to do some type of ham radio. Thank you for watching this one. I'll see you on the next time.